Good morning. Happy Sunday. KO, how you doing?
Doing good. Hitting the ground running this morning. I
Yeah.
had a wedding over in South Carolina yesterday, and we stayed the night. So we got up early this morning and got back about 15 minutes ago.
Nice.
right
How
in
was the wedding?
right in right in time for the stream. So the wedding was good. It was a Greek Orthodox wedding, and
Okay.
so it was very
Formal?
traditional, very
Yeah.
formal wedding. But the food was good. There's an open bar at the reception. So a
Open bars
beautiful little
always good.
spot.
How long was the ceremony?
I think she really talked him down uh,
Okay.
to about a 45-minute ceremony.
Yeah.
So I think it could have gone 2 hours if they did all the stuff.
The Catholic ones were always really long.
Yeah,
And when we got married, we it was going to be a pretty big production for my wife to convert to Catholicism, and we just went the other route because at the time I was traveling a lot for work, and we lived in two different cities, and they wanted us to do like all these crazy meetups, and she was having to study stuff, and we were going to have to go on like I don't even know what you call it, like a trip, like a, what do they call those? I don't know. It was some kind of trip that we were going to have to go on, and it was like we couldn't possibly have done it with work, and it just didn't work out. So I ended up converting to. I don't even know if I actually converted or anything when we got married Presbyterian. It was great, but it was a difference of like probably a half hour to 45 minutes less of a ceremony. It was pretty quick. It was
nice.
like you just got up there, and then it was like kiss the bride, and it was on to the party, and that was it. Just, it was a little bit quicker than what I've traditionally grown up with, in the Catholic community. So it was different. But
My
it
my
was
wife and I
whatever
are
we did, it's still working because we're 25 years strong. So
my wife and I hold the record so far within our friend group with the quickest wedding. I'm pretty sure it was less than 5 minutes. Um, we told the pastor, said, "Hey, we just want to get the job done and get out of here as quickly as we can." I
yeah,
think he read like two Bible verses. I
that
think we
was
said
it.
it. We said I do, and then the music started playing. He goes, "There you go." We just walked out,
Yeah, your wedding
and
was a fun time. That
we
was
had a good
definitely a good time out in JC. God, it
we had
seems
a
like it
good
was forever ago now too. How many years has it been for you guys?
we're married 6 years this year.
6 already. Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Man, it goes by quick. I'll tell you that.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, we
What'd you
had.
get to this weekend?
Did you
That
get
was
to
my
watch any
weekend.
of the fights?
You
Prob-
know what? It's funny because we were in an Airbnb out in the middle of nowhere,
mm-hmm.
Salem, South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it, there's nothing for an hour, like nothing. And we found this little Airbnb out there. It's actually really nice. And then we finagled through a phone, through casting, through downloading an app. Like we finally got to where we could turn on a few football games yesterday, and we got the fights last night. But I only saw the last fight with Diego Lopez, which was a heck of a fight. So did you get to watch it?
I did. And Janice, thank you very much for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you, Janice.
I did not. So I was all. So I got out of work Friday night. We trained pretty hard, and I had. I could only get in for a haircut at like 9:30 at night. The guy had an opening, so I was like, all right, I'll
Oh
take
gosh.
it. So I rushed home from training, showered, went over to the place, and I walk in, and I don't even think I knew what day it was, to be honest with you. I forgot it was Friday. And I looked up, and he had the UFC thing on, the UFC fights, and it said Diego, Lopez, and who was it? Ortega. And
Oh,
but it said live, and I walked in, and I was like, "Is this live?" And the barber said, "Yeah, it's live." I was like, "Oh crap! I thought the fights were tomorrow night," and didn't pay too much attention. So I was thinking it was live, and didn't even realize till I got home that it wasn't live. And they had the I think the Shevchenko and Grasso fight was on
okay.
too, so it was obviously restreamed or whatever the third time they fought or whatever. But so I did not see the fights last night. Did Lopez win?
So Lopez did win actually.
Awesome. I did pick him.
I did as well. We saw him in
Decision.
Nash. No, he got a TKO finish.
Really?
And they, so I gotta say, Diego Lopez dominated the first round, and then second round, Silva was his name. Silva
Hmm.
started to come back and was landing some bombs, some spinning elbows and things like that. And so it was kind of looking like a back and forth fight. And at the end of that second round, Silva came rushing in, and Diego threw a spinning elbow, clipped him right on the temple, and didn't knock him out completely, but then he finished with some ground and pound
Wow.
um, from there. So it was a really good fight. I've enjoyed watching Diego. Been following him ever since we saw him live in Nashville a couple years
Yeah.
ago, and he's just a good, humble dude. So
Yeah,
like
I'm going to
watching him.
definitely go back and watch that fight. So I enjoyed watching the fight against Ortega that I seen the other night, and I actually had never seen that one before. And he pretty much dominated Ortega, to be honest, in that fight.
Yeah. Yep.
He even, I mean, Ortega's obviously very good on the ground, being with his training in jiu-jitsu and background, and I felt like Lopez did a great job with even the
I
ground and pound, considering.
yeah yeah no I agree. So yeah, good day of fights. We got a big day of football ahead.
Yeah, it's
Man, sorry, I was gonna shout out your Bills last week.
so.
How about
Yeah,
that freaking win?
man, that game was insane. You know, it was like Buffalo came out, and the way they came out on that first drive, I was like, man, they are just going to freaking dominate because Baltimore's defense is freaking good, man. I would say that they're the best defense in the NFL right now, in my opinion. Green Bay's pretty good too this year, especially picking up Parsons. But so we freaking ran right through them that first drive, and then it's like the Bills went to sleep or something. It was like somebody put something in their water bottles. You know, they were just done. And I thought it was over. You know, you're watching the second and third quarter, and then the end they came back, and a lot of people had left the game. I heard too. I
Mm,
know M Strikes. My sister was at that game, and it was. They said it was an amazing finish, and great comeback, unbelievable. But I I'm dumbfounded that they didn't put the ball in Lamar's hands.
mm.
Being the caliber of a player he is, he's a playmaker, and I don't know. It's been it keeps happening. It's history repeats itself with Baltimore. It seems like they get up and then they lose.
Mm.
They lose these big leads. But it was a good game. Did you have any skin
Man,
in the game? Did you have any players on the team for fantasy or anything?
oh gosh, oh yeah. But I'm losing terribly in my both of my matches from last week. I can't remember exactly who I had from that. I do have the Buffalo defense.
Okay,
Um,
that's good defense for this week, especially.
um,
I had Baltimore defense last week playing for my fantasy teams for most of them, and it was the worst defense to have playing. I think one game they scored a -2. the other
oh my
the other league they
gosh,
scored -7. I was like, holy crap.
jeez, Louise,
I
that's
still
bad.
stand by my statement, though. I think that Baltimore has probably one of the best defenses by far in the NFL right now.
Can I switch out my tight end? Is it too late to do that?
Yeah, you can still do it. Who do you have in there?
Oh man, well I got well Kraft is on the bench in one of my leagues, which Kraft killed it for the Packers on Thursday. Well, I guess it's too late though.
I did watch some of that game against Washington.
Packers are looking good actually.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a good year. It's going to be interesting to see how Detroit bounces back this week, and then you got a killer matchup with Philadelphia and Kansas City. I think that's definitely a good
That's
game to watch this week.
I think that's the game today. I think that's the best game today.
What are your thoughts on that game? I mean, Philadelphia, I honestly didn't think looked that good last week. Dak did have a great game. I'll give him that. And they were short. They've got one guy injured. I forget who it was, and then you got the dumbass that decided to spit on people and got ejected before
Yep.
the game even started. He set a record too. Quickest ejection from a game, I think. I can't remember who held it before. I don't know if it was for the NFL or if it was for Philadelphia in particular, but he definitely set the record, and so he's setting the bar high there. But
Interesting.
yeah, that was I forgot the kid's name. Jalen Carter. Was it Carter?
Yeah, I
The
think that's what it
spitting
was.
incident. So it's
Well, I
crazy.
think it's going to be interesting because the Chiefs aren't playing that great either.
No.
They lost their first one, so I mean, and the Eagles definitely did not have a very clean game. So I think that matchup today is actually going to be pretty interesting,
Yeah.
and it might set the tone for the rest of the season, kind of. You know, whoever kind of shows up today and I think could do better the rest of the season. We'll see.
All right. Well, I think we've got. So we are. If you saw the postings and the videos posted, we do have a big meetup going on in Upland. So they have a big meetup going on in the Philadelphia area, and we are going to bring in Upland Terra. She was this past year's Player of the Year. Oh, how weird was that? I got Upland Terra coming in. Oh, she just disappeared. Crap. And then I've got Shackdolin up on the screen here with us, and both Players of the Year. That was pretty funny. All right, come back in, Terra.
Nice.
Come on.
Yeah,
We'll
but
give her a
exciting show
second to
today.
pop her in.
We're going to be able to live stream in from the Upland meetup in Philly, and so I know we got Das Mustang, Upland Terra. I think Coach, I think you were there for a little bit, right?
Yeah, you got Nerds Logic, Wolf Warner, and his wife are in there. I saw, I think Betts was there. I think he lives in the Philly area up there. Um, who else was there? I saw somebody else. Oh, Recurrier's in there,
Yep.
and he lives upstate New York. He's a Giants fan, though. How could you live in upstate and be a Giants fan? But love
Ouch.
Recurrier. We got to meet him out at the track. Okay, here comes Upland Terra. We're gonna pop her in here. So let me switch over and get this party started. There she is. Hey, Tara, how are you?
Hey guys,
Hey, Tara,
It's looking
can you hear
beautiful
us?
there.
I can hear you much better without the earphones. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us on and welcome to the East Coast meetup, everybody.
Who we got
We have
there?
a, yeah. We are at City Hall, right in the heart of Center City. This has been a meeting place for us to start at the beginning of the day. And it's also an area in Philadelphia where you don't have to have a special title to enjoy it. There's a lot of activities and things to do in this one particular spot where it doesn't matter what your role is or what your title is, you can enjoy City Hall.
Nice.
Very cool.
So
So it's got to be really cool to be able to get together and meet in person. I know we got to meet with you in Vegas once or I think 2 years. Me and my wife were the crazy couple that, we got to Vegas with KO,
like,
and we
do you
came in
have
on
any
different
do you have
flights.
any interest in having extra beer that we're not going to
Yeah.
use? It's
That was
okay.
fun.
You hope to make new friends in the lobby. I was like, do you want beer? That's great.
Oh. So, what did you guys get into this weekend? It sounds like you guys had a blast. I've been trying to keep up on the social media platform. And what did you guys get into?
We had a jam-packed itinerary. We started out at the uh, Victory Brewery, which is on Benjamin Franklin Parkway, which was a beautiful walking tour to the Philadelphia Art Museum, also known as the Rocky Stairs. So we were able to see the Schuylkill River and Boathouse Row. And then we took a little break and we did a lot of gaming things. We went to uh, a place where we had the option to just hang out, or people could race cars. And then same with bowling. People could play pool, go bowling, or just hang out. There was plenty to do for everybody. That was just day one. Day two, we did more of Old City. We saw the Liberty Bell, and we had a great little hangout on the Delaware River.
Oh,
There's plenty
nice.
to do there. So like this is something that I was planning on doing anyway. It's like something that I've always, ever since I've been involved with Upland, I've had Uplanders as friends. So I've always had the opportunity to invite my friends from Upland to Philly. And starting last year, after 2 weeks live, I couldn't, we were like, we don't want to wait an entire year to see each other. Let's try to meet up. So that's how this whole thing started. And it just seems to be a little extra special this year to have the opportunity to see each other in the flesh.
That's awesome. Well, it's
But
good to see these meetups.
let me, we have some friends here, so I'm going to pass the camera around.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hey, Das, how are you? Good to see you. Rick Courier, how are you? Good to see you. Go Bills.
We the Bill. We're waiting for Jim Linus and Nerds Logic, and Neptune should be here probably 15 minutes later. But I don't know. Do you guys want to see the seeing here?
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, let's go for a walk.
Looks like you guys got beautiful weather too.
Yeah, we did. We got really lucky.
Oh. Well, that was a quick stroll through Philadelphia. All right, we'll give him a second. I'm sure. Let me see.
Hopefully it didn't drop us.
There we go.
The drain. All right, there we go.
Okay, we're back.
Sorry, guys. You can hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We could see a beautiful fountain there.
So what you're looking at is the fountains out here in Dilworth Park, and they have this little thing where people can stand on that platform up there, and you can orchestrate the fountains with your arms. So there's going to be somebody doing it. So I'm going to walk you guys through the fountains.
Oh, cool.
And they're probably going to try to get me wet. There's City Hall.
Oh, very nice. Good old-fashioned historical building.
I got great footage of Wolf Warner doing this yesterday.
Oh, we got to see that. Oh, look at that.
That should be interesting, but so far so good.
Awesome.
All right, we're gonna take you someplace that I think is really cool. We're gonna try to take the Upland Stream to the world. If we walk inside City Hall here, we have a portal to another world.
Oh.
This is City Hall, the inside of it. What they did was they took the New York City portal and they put it here right in the courtyard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
So that's what those people are doing. They're waving to people in the rest of the world. There's one in Brazil. There's one in Dublin, Ireland. One in the UK. One in Lithuania. And I'm probably missing one or two others. Oh, I mentioned Ireland, I think.
Oh, very cool.
So
is this basically like a TV screen and you can just see people from all these other places in the world?
Yep, there's Dublin. You can tell by the flag up top.
Very cool.
Okay.
Let me get you guys closer.
Yeah, it's a little tough to see.
So yesterday when we were doing this, we had some people from Dublin, and Wolf was orchestrating again, and he was playing fishing, and he was reeling people in from the other parts of the world, and they come running in.
I have video of that, so it will be posted.
We can't wait to see that.
So we're showing the world Upland too. We showed them. They of course had to show off the Eagles because we're in Philly, but
I'm still looking for Sandbox to be on the other side of the portal, though.
The Sandbox, yeah. Sandbox, yeah. Yeah, that does look like a Sandbox portal.
So, Tara, guys, what's your prediction on that Philadelphia game? I know you guys are right there in the heart of Philly.
Well, I'm going to let Tara answer that one since she's the Eagles fan.
I love how everybody who's here for the meetup wants to experience the Philadelphia energy of during a game. So that's what it's really more about, is seeing the entire town come together for the Philly Eagles energy during the game. So it'll be an exciting one. repeat of the Super Bowl, but of course, like there'll probably be another victory for sure. But Andy Reid, we love Andy Reid here. He used to coach the Eagles, so if Eagles are not in the Super Bowl and they're not playing Kansas City, Philadelphia actually cheers for Andy Reid.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
I'm guessing Recurrier doesn't though.
Oh.
All right. So you guys want to go for a tour? You want us to keep going? Show you
Yeah,
some more?
let's check it out.
All right. So we're walking down towards Market Street, and if we kept going, that's where the Reading Terminal is, and we took everybody there yesterday. Spent about 20 minutes. Easy place to get lost in because like every food in the world is there. First ice cream stand and everything else. Really cool place. And then the Friendship Arc was there too, so that was one of our collections. Tara, do you have the collections?
Yes. Yes, I have
My
badge. So,
the collection cards.
so
So
here
here,
we go.
There's our collection. So
If you
Reading
were,
Terminal.
as soon as we went to a location, you would check in on Action Bound. Either we had different ways to either take a picture or scan the code. People collected points, and they also got a physical card as well as a memorable souvenir piece and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's awesome.
I
How
also
cool is that?
So we also got badges, and if you look closely at the badge, they're personalized with our name, our own avatars, everything. It's I
Man.
gotta say, this is the most thoughtful and considerate and well planned event I've been to, not only in Upland, including anything Upland's ever done, but most things that I've gone to in all different kinds of associations and stuff. These guys thought of everything. They did dry runs on everything. Like, I can't say enough how much I appreciate the effort they put in ahead of time, because we just got here and we're like pampered, taken care of. You don't have to think about anything. You just enjoy the time with each other. And I can't stress enough. These guys have absolutely made this phenomenal.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Tara and I are gushing here.
So those badges look really cool. And I know if TML sees this stream, he's going to be beating himself that he doesn't have that badge, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, what Recurrier just said, like, this was a lot of work, but I can't tell you how thankful I am that everybody came. You know, it was a lot of pressure. You know, people are flying from the other side of the country and everything else. You want them to have a good time, and everybody has been super thankful and great. You know, this is the Upland community coming together, and that's the reward, you know. So it's been a great time.
Well, that's awesome.
All
You
right.
guys got to experience, fun with Uplanders. You got to experience Philadelphia. I've actually never been to Philadelphia. Would love to go visit. I want to go up on the Rocky Stairs. I want to run the stairs for sure before I get any older. While I can still do it.
Well, so Uplanders may not be in that good a shape. Me and Neptune are the only ones that ran up the stairs. Everybody else walked. But we did put 7.5 miles in both Friday and Saturday, and who knows what we're going to do today yet.
Wow.
Phew. Wow.
So, all right. So you're looking at the other side of City Hall now, and in front of us is the Masonic Temple. Beautiful place. It's amazing inside. Everything's gilded, and lots of money in that building. This whole city was built by Masons and Quakers. And everywhere you walk, like every place we went to yesterday, we went to the Rodin Museum, obviously the art museum with Rocky and stuff like that. And then we went around to Fairmont Park, and showed them Boathouse Row. Didn't see any bored apes there, but we looked. Crashed about 2 weddings.
There's always a wedding.
Yeah. So we're planning on trying to think of next year and what possibilities might be. So this is definitely not going to be the last one. Tara, you want to say anything about what we're going to do or plan?
We're just gonna finish day 3. Enjoy the moment of completing this, and we'll see what comes up next year. Don't want to do any promises now, but it's definitely something that we just want to continue since we got so much positive feedback on it. So I will promise to make something happen if people want it to happen.
So, not to start any rumors, but next year they have FIFA in Philadelphia,
Oh,
and it also happens to be the 250th anniversary of the country, and this happens to be where the country was founded. So, anybody got any predictions that maybe next year will be Philadelphia?
man. Could
I
be.
That's not a
don't.
That
bad
could
We're
prediction
be.
right
not
there.
ready to chat. We're not. We're not. Okay. We're not ready yet.
All right, they're not ready to step in
We're
either.
not ready.
All right. So over there they got Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin and obviously William Penn all the way up there. And then we can walk you over here if you guys want to stick around. We have the Love Park. You'll be able to see the statue, or I can let you guys go.
Yeah, let's check it out. We got a few minutes here. We can check it out and then make sure you guys get out to have fun. And I know we can kind of recap, when you guys all get back in the swing of things back home. And we could even come back on and talk a little bit more, show some pictures and footage, of everything you guys did throughout the weekend.
Yeah, that sounds great. I haven't even posted a lot of photos because I took them with a different camera. So once I get home, I'll have a lot more to show everybody too.
Nice.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, you can see Love Park all the way over there, but it's going to be tiny for you, so we'll get closer. Um, in that direction is also the Franklin Institute. And maybe if you look really far in the distance, you can see the art museum. It's going to fade out now. Hold on. We'll show you once we get to the corner. Where the art museum is, what's that called? The road.
Franklin.
Franklin. That whole street is lined with the flags, and what do they call that?
Avenue. The.
Avenue of the
Inter.
yeah,
It's the boulevard. The parkway. The parkway.
Parkway.
Benjamin Franklin Parkway.
And that's where the Rodin Museum is and everything else. So that was like a 4 mile walk that we did in the beginning of the day already, and then we had all the fun that night.
That's awesome. Yeah, it looks
Uh,
beautiful there.
Yeah, so we had Wolf Warner and everybody else out late at Lucky. And last night we were out at Buffalo Billiards, and then we went to a place called Glory and just hung out until 2 in the morning until they kicked us out. Great
Oh, yeah.
conversations.
Oh man,
So,
that's so
can you
awesome.
guys see the love sign yet?
Uh,
I
not
think
Not
yet.
I
really.
think we can. I I think I see it back there.
Yeah, right over top of those garbage cans. Let me see if I can get across the street.
So what you guys have about 10 or 12 of you guys there? Is that about
I think
about
the
right?
max was 12 and usually like 11 at a time.
Okay.
Um, so, yeah, I think it was about 12 total. However, so I want to put out an alert. We're missing Jin Skrilla. He showed up last night, and we think he went to the wrong bar or something because we couldn't find him.
Oh man.
Uh, so if anybody sees Jin Skrilla, tell him we're looking for him.
Okay, we'll put out the smoke signals.
Put it on
We'll
a
try to
milk
track him
carton or
down.
something.
Oh man. Oh man, I hope
How
he
about you
turns
guys?
up.
Did we miss anything? What's the talk? What's the talk on your side? Have we missed anything? What are we talking about today in Upland? Upland news.
Yeah, we're a little
Upland.
behind because none of us. So that's one of the great things is I haven't checked the price of Bitcoin, haven't checked my email because I'm having so much fun here. So
Yeah.
update us. What's going on in the past
Yeah.
2 days?
Yeah. Have we missed anything in the last 2 days? We don't know.
I would say that the last 2 days Upland's been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was no Clue Crew last night, which I noticed. No updates from them. Sparklets had a really good week. We're almost at 3 cents.
Sold out quick too this week.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. So did that have anything to do with what's that new exchange that popped up that says like 100% APR staking Sparklet or something like that?
Oh, I don't think I've seen
Biconomy.
that.
Wait, can you do a
I
screenshot?
actually did not see that on with Sparklet.
For sure.
Yeah, it's up on X.
Yeah, I'm checking that out now.
So Tara's gonna run up to the love thing.
No. Can
No?
we do it? Can you do a screenshot? Like turn around so we can
Like that.
turn the camera around. All right. Well, no, let's all get it.
Oh, okay. All right. So, oh, sorry. Hold on. We're supposed to be in line here, so we were butting in line. Give us a second.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
So we want to see Recurrier climb up to the top of that love sign and stand on top of it.
Recurrier, you're supposed to stand on top up there.
On top, yeah.
So
They made it just a little too short for me to fit on.
Here, ready?
Hey, nice
You
shirt, guys.
guys.
Oh, Dash, I love that shirt.
Nice.
Sporty.
Ta-da! Smile, everybody. There you go. Wait. Where's the screenshot?
all right, and we're back. Sorry for the shaky productions there for a second. She wanted to get a screenshot of that.
Nice.
No, that's great. That's awesome.
All right, now you should be able to see the art museum way down there, right past the fountain. Here, let me stop
Oh,
so that it stops shaking.
Boy
See
Dern
it
says
right
that.
at the-
Boy Dern says Uplanders always get the front of the line, front of the queue line.
Well,
VIP.
we've done that a couple times this weekend, so I can't say that's not true. So Tara, remember when we did the dry run? I asked you to run through the fountain.
Run through that fountain.
You want to do it for everybody else?
No, that's okay.
Come on.
Live a little. Live a little.
Yeah,
Tara.
live a little. Come on. Do it, Tara. Come on.
Recurrier, you're nominated. Sorry, I have her back.
Here, give me the backpack.
Yes, going through.
Get a little
Oh,
wet.
there you go.
Oh,
All
man.
right, all right.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So, let's see. Yeah, we're just having a blast. Philadelphia was founded by William Penn, a Quaker from Europe. The king owed his father some money, so he said, "I'm gonna get his son land," and it ended up being Pennsylvania. And William Penn had this whole idea to do a holy experiment where he was just going to create an area where anybody could come and be who they are, believe what they wanted to believe. It was the OG holy experiment, and here we are today. We're
Streaming.
yes, exactly.
There you go.
Go birds.
Go birds! It's starting. It started on Thursday, but it's Philadelphia is the U.S.'s first heritage city for a reason. It's still today an experiment, and us as Uplanders, we're in an experiment too. We're doing something for the very first time, and we just we really enjoy being on the stream. Thanks for having us, and we can't wait to come back on and do a recap with you guys.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. We look forward to seeing all the pictures. I know Doss does such a great job of putting all the films and video stuff together. So we're really looking forward to seeing that and having you guys on to talk more about it. And, hopefully this kind of build momentum for the other two meetups coming in Upland. I know we have you guys have the East Coast one. So we have the Midwest, I think, is coming up with Too Stupid to Win over in Cleveland. And then we have Shackdalen and Mesme. Actually, that's Too Stupid to Win and TM, I think, are doing the one in Philly, I heard. Or I'm sorry, in Cleveland. And then Shackdalen and Mesme are doing the one in San Francisco. So that's hopefully this will start to build a little bit of momentum and catapult this into a really big thing. And fighting for the rights to meet up.
Right. You got to fight for your right to meet up.
Oh man.
All
Well,
right, guys.
we're gonna do a little giveaway. So since we're in Philly today live, the hashtag, don't put it in yet. Let me get this programmed. We're gonna do hashtag Philly for the giveaway. And I know for sure we have a really cool property that Crombus and his team have been building in Hyde Park, and it's got a gelato shop on it, a gelato kiosk, and also a bakery. So they're going to be giving that away today live to some lucky person. So hashtag Philly for your chance to win.
All right, I think we'll let you guys have enjoy the rest of your day. I know you guys probably gonna get some lunch here soon and hang out. So thank you guys so much for joining in. Really enjoyed it.
Hold on.
There we go. Oh.
Can you see us?
Yeah. No, we've got the black hole. Is this the portal?
All right. Yeah, we tried to switch the camera around. So we'll just sign off. Thank you guys so much for having us. We appreciate all the support and the promotion that you gave us leading up to this. And we'll be back with more content on this meetup to show everybody else what we did.
Awesome. Well, have a great rest of the weekend, and we will look forward to seeing you guys soon.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
That was awesome to get to see some of the community out there, doing it in the real world, having fun with the team. And, all these connections were made through Upland, and, to see them getting together and having fun. And, I'm sure that they had a blast last night too. And, I look forward to being able to make one of those meetups as well. Kale, have you been to Philly before?
I have actually. My wife lived north of Philly, but a lot of her family was in Philly. So, and I might actually be there in a few weeks.
Oh, great! Just missed the meetup.
I know. It just didn't work out. Didn't align. We have another wedding to go to. But man, I really think that there's a lot of things with Upland that can really take it to the next level. I think this is a part of that, right? We're real people playing a game, building up Upland, building up our world and our communities with different assets and structures and lots of creativity, and then you meet up in person and connect both worlds together, I guess. Basically, I think that's a part of what makes Upland special. What the heck else is out there like that? And there might be some other communities out there and stuff, but I mean, I personally have not experienced anything like this, and so I think it's really cool to see them getting together. And
if there are other communities, they're not as passionate as the Upland community is, because they're pretty well hidden, because I haven't seen anything, and we are around this area, we don't see it. So
yeah, you see people just love Upland, and then with its flaws and all, we have lots of improvements that need to be made, but we're getting there one step at a time. So
all right. Well, last week I showed a little video, and it kind of, the audio, everything was all messed up on it, so I didn't really get to show it. So we had Wolf Warner on last week, and we had a great show with him and Gen X Jono, and man, it was just a great time. And talking about all the Gen X stuff, and I'm around it all the time because that's my era, and that's kind of what we dive into. And it brought back so many memories, of when I was a kid and out there having fun, when I got out of high school and out of college and through those years. And I put together that little slideshow. I'm going to show it again today. And it was some really cool stuff that we did in Buffalo. And, the football season, I think, is when it hits the most, not being back in Buffalo because of the excitement in that city. And it's just, there's not a whole lot in Buffalo, but man, the teams, they follow the teams. And It's just so exciting, and I think today's going to be a good game. I'm predicting the score to be 51-3 today. Buffalo 51-3 is my prediction. So we're going to see how that goes. It could be worse. I mean, if Buffalo could put up 41 points on Baltimore, maybe that game could be more. But 51-3 is my prediction for the game today. We'll see how it goes. KO, do you have any predictions on Green Bay's game?
Well, they already played.
Oh,
Actually.
wait. Yeah, so never mind.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they
You
played
guys are already
Thursday.
done. All right. Well, go to the second team for you guys over there at your house, Philly. What's your predictions on Philly, Kansas City?
What's the score going to be?
Yep. I'm not sure how close your wife is, but be careful how you answer, I guess.
I think it's actually going to be a close game. I think it's going to be 27-24.
Oh,
Eagles.
nice. I picked 24-21, so I was thinking kind of the same as you there.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting game.
I think it's going to come down to a field goal.
Shackleton Ravens is safe today. It is. Oh, no, it's not.
You have been ninja slapped.
You just got Shaq slapped. Oh, man, that's too funny. Always start in trouble. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna play this video really quick. It's just a quick slideshow, and I'll kind of take you through it because last week it got all botched up. And before we do, give a shout out to our football sponsors for this week, our fantasy football. We've got Mass Chef is one of our sponsors this year. So Mass Chef always, a huge team player and big supporter of all the communities, does a great job with the racing and everything that he does. M Strikes from our Hyde Park community, also a sponsor. We got Wolf Warner and the Wolf Den is a sponsor, and J.H. Tolton as well is a sponsor with some. He actually gave away some NFL legits and stuff that'll be given out to the winners at the end of the year. But some really great sponsors. So thank you to everybody that's sponsored us this year. We really appreciate it, and we couldn't hold these events without you. So thanks again. And now over to the slideshow, if I can find it here. Let me see. All right, so this was the trip that me and Gen X Jono had to Buffalo. And this is actually, we're going to be doing some stuff today. We've got some Buffalo tailgating that we're going to be at here in the Charlotte area at Impact Golf, and one of the Buffalo Bills backers groups here. So excited about that. And I've got actually a friend that owns that. He's from Buffalo. We grew up together, and he's holding that event today. This is the, if you see the hat I've got in the background over here, once the screen changes over, let me scoot back to that. These are the Water Buffaloes Club 716, and they do a lot of really cool charity work. They've been featured on Good Morning America and a lot of different things. They were just at the Hall of Fame for Marv Levy was the coach of the Buffalo Bills back in the heyday. He just had his 100th birthday, so they were at that. And they make the really cool hats that we have. And just in case you missed the score last week, there it is, 41-40, Bills over the Ravens. This is last year when we went to Buffalo. Actually, M Strikes hooked me and Gen X Jono up with tickets to the Bills game. So we got to go to the Bills game, and I got to meet, which was really cool, the Bill Samurai. So he's a fellow martial artist. He lived in Japan and moved to Buffalo because it was his favorite NFL football team. So he came to the Buffalo area, and he even got, he's actually got his character, the Bill Samurai, is actually on one of the beer cans in Buffalo. They have for a lot of the different characters that Buffalo has. It was really cool. I have a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to show it one of these weeks. So it was cool meeting him, and we met him at the Blue House. There's this house that's it's like this all year round, decked out in Bill stuff. This was over on the Elmwood Strip in Buffalo. This is one of the areas we did our bar crawl for the Gen X event we had going on, and this was at Kohl's. This place has been around since I was a kid, before I was a kid. and we had a great time there meeting up. It was all ages, and one of the bartenders there was the same bartender that was there years back. And then this is actually a place that I frequented. I actually worked there. It was a place called the Locker Room, and this place was a staple in Buffalo. In my opinion, is the best place for beef on weck in Buffalo in the old days. It had the best sandwiches. You can't find anything like it anymore. And this place was recently demolished. They kind of demolished a lot of it, but over on the right side of this little picture here, this is actually the doorway where I used to check IDs and work security in this place here. And man, I could remember during the winter freezing our butts off out there checking IDs in the winter. And but this place was a staple in Buffalo. It had 2 floors, and it was the hangout between like UB, Buff State, Canisius College, and it was a great little athletic club. Lots of fun, lots of trouble sometimes, and there was a lot of really, really great events that we went to there over the years, and miss that place a lot. So it brings back a lot of memories. That was the Locker Room Athletic Club, and the guy in the middle there, he was a staple. I think he worked there for like 50 years. This is another place that we went to, is Coulter Bay, and I think I had my first woodchuck cider on draft at this place way, way back when ciders first started hitting the market. And this place is still there. We went and visited. It's the inside is redone a little bit, so it's not exactly the same, but pretty darn close to what it was when I was a kid and lived there. Look forward to going back this year and checking it out. And this place was a really cool place too. And I don't know, that's actually M Strikes in the background of the top picture. He was photobombing me and Gen X Jono, and then he got into the second picture. But I don't even remember where this was. It was either Jackrabbits or something, and that might have been the place that Gen X Jono almost ran through a door. They had this weird door near the bathrooms, and it was like a mirrored door, but it looked like it was a doorway, and he walked right into it. That was a funny story that night. I think that was Jackrabbits. That was a pretty cool place, actually, that M Strikes took us to, and that was actually not at, that was not in Buffalo when I was there back in the days. And where else did we go? Let's see what else is in here. This is a place called this place actually burned down right after we were there on Allen Street in Buffalo. And this place was called the Brick Bar. And there's a football player that used to play for the New England Patriots, Gronkowski. Some of his brothers worked at this place. I worked there once or twice, filling in security back in the day. But they have they still had the old foosball table there. And me and Gen X Jono got to play foosball. He actually is really good at foosball. He whooped my ass. But we had a fun time at this place. And it's actually no longer there, which is really sad. It's been a staple in Buffalo. This was one of the interviews that we did for our documentary. It was out at Readers, Kempo, and Self-Defense Studio. And these guys are Gen X guys doing martial arts in the Buffalo area and have been doing it for, the guy in the middle is the owner of that school, Chris Reader. He's a musician and a martial arts instructor. And he's been doing martial arts for like 40 years too. So a really good guy, and still doing it up in the Buffalo area. And then predictions. Again, Buffalo's going to take the win today over the Jets. It's unanimous. And then, so coming up in October, we are going to have our second annual Back to the 716 Gen X Revisiting Buffalo. So we're going to be doing that in October. And we have a pretty big event. We'll have some announcements over the next week or two once everything's finalized. But we are going to be teaming up with a special group there. Can't name it yet. And we're going to have a really cool meetup and some really cool events there live in Buffalo for tailgating. So looking forward to that. So we'll have more details coming on that, though.
Nice. That'll be fun.
All right. So that, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's always fun to go back and see the history and check out what's still there that was there when we were there. And then there's a lot of new stuff that's pretty cool too, but there's a lot of the stuff that's just the same.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know we got the giveaway from Crombus, and I felt like we had something else to show today. Oh,
Um,
make sure you guys vote in chat too. You don't have to hashtag it or anything, but vote in chat. Crown XO or Crown Black. We have to have our Sunday Fun Day shot for the Bills. Good luck. So let me know if we are doing Crown Black or Crown XO. Crown XO.
I need to get me some so that we can. It's not fair to just let your friends drink alone.
I know.
So,
I thought you would have something today after last week. Don't you have any Blantons there or some
oh
Buffalo
man,
Trace? Don't you have some Buffalo
actually,
Trace in the house?
no, that doesn't stay in the house very long. If I get my hands on it. I've got a friend right now that's actually brewing and distilling his own bourbons.
Oh, nice.
And so I actually have a few. He's like, let me taste test some of his stuff. So that's all I've got in the house right now. But
We were at we went out for a birthday party last night. We stopped at this place. That's actually a Buffalo Bills backers bar here in the Waxhaw, Weddington area. It's a distillery. They make all of their own stuff. And we checked that place out last night. It was pretty cool.
nice.
I went in there and I was trying to find Crown, and they're like, "Well, we don't have Crown. We're a distillery." And I was like, "Well, do you have any Canadian whiskey?" And they're like, "Well, we're a distillery and we kind of make our own here, so we don't have it." So I didn't get to taste it. Boy Dern says XO. Slav says black. Now the XO, I will say, is a little bit smoother. It's actually a little bit less alcohol in it too. I just found out, like 5% difference. Slav is saying black. The black has got a little more of a caramel flavor to it. It's really good.
Good to see Slav, by the way. I haven't seen Slav.
Yeah, Slav.
Haven't seen your
Jumping
name
in.
pop
Good
up
to
in
see
a
you.
while.
Got Laban in the house. Laban just coming off the 40th birthday celebration, I think, there in Norway.
Oh, I missed that.
That was
Was it
last
his
week.
birthday?
Last week. You forgot?
Oh, it was last week. Oh, it
Yeah.
was last week. Okay,
Yeah, we had
yes.
two birthdays
Yeah,
in the Ninja Hood. We
that's
had Stingray and Slav.
You mean Laban?
Or I'm sorry. Yeah, I was looking at Laban. Yeah, Laban had his 40th, and then Stingray had her. I don't even know if it was her 25th, something like that.
Something like that.
She's a youngster. Kramba says EXO as well. Kasikmar says EXO. Oscar says EXO. Okay, I think it's going to be EXO unanimous. And I did forget my Sabres. I forgot my Sabre shot glass, so it's back to the boobies again. So we got the boobies.
That sounds like a song or something. Back to the boobies again.
Back to the boobies. Back to the 716. Back to the boobies. All right. All right. So we'll pour in EXO. I can't believe that you don't have any Blantons or anything there to sip.
No, nope. Left out of the party today.
Well,
I did have a good amount
our
left.
game is earlier this week. We have a 1:00 game this week. Last week was 8:20. That was a late one. I almost had to take a nap to be able to stay up for it.
Oh, that's funny.
So, all right. Well, here's to a Buffalo victory today. A shot of Crown.
Cheers. With my water.
So smooth.
All right.
All right. So,
Oh shoot! Hang on. Don't pull it up.
if you're getting into Upland, I was going to have you pull up an address.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let me pull up. Kramba sent this to me, and I need to find it. It's over at the corner of 7th and 48th Street.
I think I saw it on X actually.
2901 West 48th Street.
2901. West 48th.
2901 West 48th. 2901. Yeah, boy, darn, I thought your Brownies had that game last week. Yeah, Lightning Leg, light it up. Get a shot. What you drinking over there this morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are? It's early there. It's probably like 8 o'clock where you are.
In Canada?
It's going to be having scrambled eggs and shots over there. Yeah, he's out on the West Coast, remember?
He's on the west side?
Yeah, he's way out, I think
Okay.
above Washington, possibly. I think that's right.
Okay.
And excited. I'm going to be on with Lightning Leg this week, Tuesday. Tuesday evening, I'm going to jump on with Lightning Leg, and we're going to have a little stream there. So looking forward to that. Always
Oh,
great to
nice.
catch up with him. All right, let me pull up KO's screen share here, and we'll take a look at this property that we're giving up. Yeah, Lightning Leg said 9 o'clock there, a.m.
Hey, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
All right, there it is. So this is the property that Crombus has. They've been building this up, and they had a great team effort to build this up over right on the corner of 7th and 48th Street in Hyde Park. And that's kind of, I believe, just north of the central area in Hyde Park there. And I love, this is one of the buildings and the structures I really like because of just what you're showing there. You can actually see the stuff in the display case, and it brings you right into it. I want a piece of cake now.
I know, man. Look at this.
They actually look really good. I mean, you can get right in there now with the new graphics and stuff, the things that Upland's done, and it's looking really good. So this is going to be cool. You know, I don't think it's going to be too far down the road. Maybe we'll be able to start going into some of these structures, you know, checking them out, seeing inside of our buildings and apartments, and the inside looks amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And there's also
The gelato.
the gelato with your with your ketchup and mustard and
Oh, I
mayonnaise.
thought they took those out.
Well, this was before they fixed it. So this one's stuck. I mean,
Oh,
this
okay.
one's stuck like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, this is awesome. I really love you got two structures on one property. I love that you can do that now, and it's just gonna make building Upland so much more fun.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
a little test when the multiple structures came out. I had a laundromat finish, by the way,
Oh, nice.
so we can keep our
Can you see the
laundry.
laundry machines?
Actually, I think that you can.
Yeah, look at that. That looks great.
Right? A little tough to maneuver. But yeah, and I had so my thought was having the apartments kind of set in the back of the property.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of have your storefront out front, and then shoot, that's not what I wanted to show though. That one.
Well, while you're looking for your next one, just a big shout out to Crombus and his team. Just a great community over in Latvia. We love these guys, and they've done a great job building. And this one was a team effort that they, built together. And you got Janice 89, AS 97, Archix, and Woodhouse. Did a great job contributing on this project, and they got this thing built pretty quick. So, and giving it away, so betterment for the community. So we really appreciate your guys' support, and keep up the good work. Latvia's killing it.
Absolutely, and that's our giveaway today, right?
It
That
is.
property.
Yep.
That's a huge giveaway, guys, because you're getting 2 service structures on a property, and that's a lot of spark hours. So, yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting a property in a good neighborhood. I consider us to be a good neighborhood, and it's got all the builds on it that it's a lot of sparklet hours, and it's a tremendous giveaway.
So I just had these finished up this week. I did like the inverse Hyde Park colors on them.
Oh, I like it.
But it just, it takes a small property where before I'd only be able to put one of these on there. Now I can fit 2 structures on there, and I just think over time Hyde Park's gonna evolve, and I mean a lot of Upland, and there's just the creativity that you can now build. Um, we have our elementary school. Look at this property that Puppet's got. Hang on. I swore it was right there. Ah, I mean, look, now this thing has, I'm building the high school. This thing has the university on it, even bigger footprint, and all this other stuff.
Man, that's a
Look,
massive property.
look at that. So that's going to be super beneficial. Um, so speaking of this, actually, we need to have a Hyde Park meeting right now with everybody. I'm on Laban's site. I took a look at this yesterday, actually. So Laban has been killing it with this website and the analytics. So I went and actually took down some of my builds. Number one, to get my Sparklet more focused on building. I had too many builds going, basically, with like the minimum spark on there. So I got rid of a few. But if you see here, there are 18 entertainment buildings. And we have 19 of them built. We have 19 built, but we've only built 7 of the 18. So we need to figure out which ones are missing. If you look over here at the unique essential buildings, there's 13. We've only built 5 of them. And then of the service buildings, there's 10 of them. We've only built 3. And so if you see here, we have service units. So we have 90 for entertainment. We have 65 for essential and 64 for public service. And then if you look right here, it's how many are completed and how many are in progress. So if you look at how much entertainment we have a lot of entertainment going, which makes sense. There's more of them. And then we have 16 restaurants. We have 8 arcades in progress. There just was a lot of entertainment going up here. We do need the Performing Arts Center, which I do have. But if you look at the essentials over here, because we definitely need some more essential service units and public service units. And so I think my focus is going to be on trying to build up the public service. I just finished. What did I just finish? A laundromat. And I'm going to finish up a clinic. So I've got the clinic sparked up right now. And then after that, I think I'm going to go work on the high school.
Nice.
Which is going to be 153 service units for the hood.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. But anyway, if you're looking at trying to build out Hyde Park as well rounded as possible, take a look at athletics.org. Kind of look at what's, you can kind of see here what's in progress and what's needed. You can see we don't have an electronic store yet. So we need an electronic store. We need a hardware store. We need a supermarket. I thought we had a supermarket. Oh, we do.
We have a supermarket.
We do. I was looking at the in progress, not the completed line.
Yeah.
So,
now the electronic stores, I have that one. I don't think I had a property big enough to build it though.
The electronic one's pretty small.
Is it?
You should definitely, yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't have any spark. That's why. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have any sparklet. That's what it was.
Yeah, I wanted to get the community center, and I went and into the playground to make sure I could fit it on a property, which I can. So I did pick up that one. But we need an animal shelter. So there's still a lot of structures that we need. But I mean, this breakdown was awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Laban. This Uplytics is amazing. I really like it. I got to dive into it the other day finally, and me and Elijah sat on stream and did it the one day too, and just a great wealth of knowledge that you can find in here.
Well,
Kind of
look at this. Look at
analyzing what you're
the.
doing in the hood. You can compare, how you're doing, in comparison to other communities.
You can click right here. We have 19 entertainment buildings completed, and it tells you which ones we have. I mean, that's awesome. And then you got essentials and public service. So, yeah, it just really breaks everything down nicely.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
We're almost at 20% built out. We're super, super close. And we're down a little bit in the sparklet that's staked, 596. So I need to look at trying to get some more sparklet into Hyde Park.
Yeah, definitely. I know we do want to start working on our residence score, like our personal residence too. So, if there's anybody that's looking for a great community and just a great place to be, put your home address in Hyde Park. We'd love to have you and grow that, and see if we can beat out Elijah in the hood. They're ahead of us a little bit. Me and Elijah were looking at those numbers, and our numbers are pretty close to theirs. They got us in some areas for sure, but yeah, we definitely want to grow that residence, our personal residence. So come on over to Hyde Park, join us, get yourself a residence, and find yourself a nice home. What's safer home than one with ninjas?
I didn't realize this. If you go over here and click on construction, Dopest Crew just told me. So it brings up all, I think there's 169 structures up for construction, but it tells you over here, it actually lists them in order that they're going to be completed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. So you can kind of, if you're looking to stake spark or help something get finished, you can kind of.
That's great to know, actually. Dizzy's got a car wash about to finish up. That'll be our first one, I believe.
So, like, these first 7 properties are going to finish within the next week.
Fantastic.
Got some big ones. We got a car wash, a theater, a laundromat, a ranch house, a restaurant, an arcade.
Oh, good. My restaurant's almost done.
And a gym, all finishing this week. So that's pretty good.
I think I got the pizza. The pizza place should be finishing up, I think, this week as well. Or it's got to be getting close. It's over by the hockey arena.
Oh, nice.
So we've got the NFLPA shop over there, and then you can venture right from the NFLPA shop right over to the massage parlor. Then you can stop over and get a sweet treat at the bakery, and then head on over to the hockey game.
Nice. I gotta. All right, so that was the update on Hyde Park. I think that's the only other main news. Actually, I already had it pulled up here. They're very, very slowly releasing information on uppies. Did you get to take a look at this at all?
I didn't get to take a look at it.
Basically, as you're constructing buildings, you can now see how many service units it provides. That's helpful. I'm looking forward to the home address pins on the map. That's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I really like that. I really do.
Yeah, so that's going to be cool. It did say active though, so I mean, I don't know at what point are they not active? Is it 1 year? Is it 1 month?
That's a good point.
So that is a good point. The top ranking cities so far, Los Angeles was not a surprise. The only thing I am surprised at is that there's not one international city on the top ranking cities so far.
Yeah, I was surprised as well, actually.
I thought and I don't know how close they are, but I thought a Rio might. Rio's been around for a long time.
That's what I was thinking was Rio, actually. I was surprised that one wasn't on there.
I feel like there's a strong community in London.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
And
London had like that mega node over there too. Remember when that first came out?
oh yeah, I'm still in
Knightsbridge
there.
or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Tokyo, and a lot of these are newer, or some of the like Sydney and stuff are just very new. But
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo, I thought there was a big in Tokyo. But anyway, I guess it does also make sense. These are some of the cities that have been around.
Yeah, a lot
I guess you can't
longer.
say the longest. I mean, San Francisco's not in there.
No,
Uh, you know,
that doesn't
but
surprise me though. I know like San Fran was like the first city, like the Genesis city, right? But I think
yep,
there's a lot of like absent players over there.
a lot of dormant players.
Yeah, I mean you got there's people like I don't remember the guy's name. There was a guy that actually used to do podcasts at one point and was building up Sunset. I think it was Sunset, and he's
Yep.
got a lot of properties over there, and he's jailed, and yeah, so I think there's a lot of properties over there possibly like that.
So the most populated cities are Los Angeles. Man, Los Angeles by
30,000.
not yeah, not quite a 3x, maybe two
Yeah,
and a half x or so. Um, and then you have Queens that is got a decent lead on Chicago. And then you get Las Vegas and New Orleans pretty close, neck and neck. So that's pretty interesting.
yeah, boy darn it was Kaiser and DJ Shorts. That's right.
DJ Shorts, yeah. The top. All right, this was interesting. Some top influence scores so far, which is going to be based on how many residents you can hold, and then how many like service units that you are providing, and then balance that between entertainment and other stuff. So Acro Property at number one. Look at
I
that.
saw that. Yeah.
I thought that was awesome. Acro Property's great player. A lot of these guys, amazing players. We got Dizzy, Prospect Gold, Drifter, Upland Dinger, Elijah Judah, Mental, um, Mental Heal, and then that's probably the only player I had. Well, there's two players. This Ken 666 and Anders 68. I
Yeah, I'm not
don't
sure
know
whether
them.
there. Betts was
Uh,
actually in Philly for the Philly meetup. Hey, for anybody that's a Star Wars fan too, speaking of Acroproppy, we did a really cool interview with him a little while back after the Star Wars event that they had. That was in Tokyo, wasn't it?
ye-
I think
what are we?
the Star Wars
What are you
event
bringing up?
that Acroproppy went to. Remember, we interviewed him a while back when he got
Oh,
back.
yeah. I was thinking his racetrack is in Vegas in
Yeah,
Upland, and is what he's developing there. But yeah, that event was in Tokyo.
yeah, so definitely go back and check out that video. We have that posted in our YouTube channel. But that was a really cool video, and he got married on May 4th, I believe, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, he doesn't. He actually does not live too far from here. We tried to hook up, and I think his fiance had a modeling event or something in the Charlotte area, and she was just going to dump him off at the school, let him come train, because he's trained in martial arts as well, for a lot of his life. And yeah, she was just going to dump him off. And it happened to be the weekend I was in Johnson City. It was like of all weekends, he was coming to town, and that was the weekend we were traveling. So I wish I would have been able to hook up with him and have a little bit of fun. So he was a fun guy.
Nice. So here's your top landlords in Upland. Not surprising at all to have Abdullah up there.
TM is right on his coattails there, though. About
He
50
is.
behind.
He is. Yeah, that's pretty crazy actually.
Yeah.
Dizzy, Elijah. Man, Elijah been building, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
know
has.
no Dizzy's been building, but man, Elijah's been building. Upland Dinger, Cheesy Poof, Isero,
Sarah, I
Lackey,
haven't heard
Phoenix.
that name in a while.
So lots of. So what this is telling you, what Upland is saying, it was basically just because you're the top landlord, you have the
Mm-hmm.
most residents in your structures does not mean you're the best or most well-rounded player. And just because you have the top influence score doesn't mean you have the most residents. So it's going to be interesting. I want to see these leaderboards. I want to see where I stack up. On these leaderboards. Pretty interesting. I know far away from the top, knowing these players.
Yeah.
Oh, this was interesting. The top optimizers. Now, do you notice anything about the majority of the people on this list?
NTM.
Yes.
There's a lot of
Yes.
NTM in there. Antiqueen is awesome.
Gareth is on
And
that
she's
squad.
building. She's definitely building quietly too. I know Antiqueen is.
So don't forgive me if I don't know everybody's name here, but I mean, the names that I recognize are Gareth, Antiqueen 2, Picasso.
Oh, I thought that was Happy MFer.
No.
That's Mr. FR. There's a lot of names
Mr.
on here I haven't seen.
I know, and but you've got like that MTM squad right up there, so they are building.
In the top
these
4.
players have the best optimization ratios, meaning they yield high occupancy rates. This list only includes players with 100+ living units, so. I thought that was pretty interesting. So might have to go take a look at that node over there.
Yeah, they've always got stuff going on. They definitely have a lively bunch over there in the Discords. They're a lot of fun. They're definitely a hoot.
Yeah, living units calculations are coming soon. Just need to get the numbers. Oh, nice, Laban. That sounds good. Yeah. So what are your thoughts overall on the uppies?
I like it. My main thought is we got some work to do.
Yeah, I've just I've really learned with Upland not to be in too crazy of a rush.
No.
I think we're building. I don't think we're going crazy. I mean, look how many we said in the beginning, because like the first 2 or 3 sales came out, and I think that was sale number 9 or 10. Man, there's so many structures going to come out. Everybody don't rush and just build up 37 restaurants, because there's going to be, now there's a fine dining restaurant.
Right.
There's going to be this restaurant, that restaurant.
Different categories.
And also, I think as we get more information, we can build smarter. So I think as long as we're just kind of
patient,
building, slow and patient has always been our kind of motto for building in Hyde Park. So
slow and steady wins the race.
I think we're doing a good job. I don't think we're going too fast or too slow. I think we're just kind of building up at a nice steady pace, and as more information comes out, we'll keep building smarter.
Hey, Spies, good to see you. We got Kiro Nikos in the house. Obi-Wan, good to see you.
But besides that, let's go. We did have, what service structures came out this time? I picked up the pub and the community center.
Okay.
Those were the only 2 I picked up this time. I figured a lot of people wouldn't be excited about the community center, and I had a property to fit it. So I was like, well, okay, I'll go ahead and take the bullet on that one.
I did pub, sushi, and electronics for this one. I didn't get the community center. I don't have a property big enough to build that in Hyde Park anyways. I could have built those in other areas, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just still not
Wolf,
on board
just
with
waking
up. They're waiting for you in Philly, Wolf.
Wolf, how was Glory? I heard you guys went to Glory. Not sure what that place is, but by the name of it, I had some ideas, but
I'm just not on board. I haven't bought the last 3 like little kiosks. The pizza, the sushi,
I
the
did get the sushi one. I wish they would have came out with a better sushi place and not a kiosk. I mean, who buys sushi at a kiosk? Have you ever bought sushi at a kiosk?
I've bought it from a grocery store a few times,
Yeah,
and
in a
that
quick
was
pinch.
when
Yeah,
I was like in college.
yeah,
No, I can't. I'm just not on board with the repurposing of the same thing. It looks just too similar to me. And they're gonna be everywhere.
yeah.
Everyone, which is fine, which is great. I just wasn't.
I built the ones in Hyde Park. I built them over on Hyde Park Boulevard, but it's on like that. It's on a big strip where the hockey arena is. So it's like they're like concession stands. Is what they are. It's like you'd see at a high school football game. So I thought that was the perfect spot for them. And I've got the sushi one up. I put that across from a pub, so you can get some sushi. But I would have rather have a sushi food truck over there or something. Maybe, I don't know, across from the pub.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll tear that one down when the real sushi restaurants come and rebuild it.
I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, there was the Sizzle Season Ornament Challenge. Let's see who's at the top of that list. You got Gareth and 2Queen2 and Swirly at the top right now. And I know El Slack likes to participate in that one. You got Picasso in there, Camoville, so a lot of big directors in there. Gareth, how much longer can you play this Uplander Pro? Gareth has been playing quite a bit.
Yeah, he's got to be getting close, right? Oh, you know what? We're going to have to do this giveaway. I did not realize what time it is. I was supposed to be at Bill's event at 12:45, 12:30, 12:45, and it is 12:30. Did not even realize.
Guys, we're just having fun. All right.
Spy, we
Okay.
have the Jets this week, and I am predicting that score to be 51-3. And we just did the booby glass shot of Crown XO, so hopefully that'll help secure that win.
Well, that literally was all the Upland news this week. Not a ton of stuff. So we can go ahead and, if you've already put in chat, make sure you don't put it again. But it's hashtag Philly, and we'll give away this property.
That's compliments of Krombus and his team over in the Latvian community doing a great job.
Yeah, they've been doing awesome.
Awesome teamwork over there, and they've been building strong.
Did we pay out the UFC?
Did we get the results yet?
That was from last week.
I know Wolf Warner won it, I think. I know I paid him out for football. I think he won football too, possibly. He won something. I just remembered paying Wolf out twice for something. He's been winning. I'm hoping I beat him last night in the UFC.
Hey, Wolf, let me know if you've been paid for that last one. I cannot remember, and I'll hook you up today. So, all right, Spy got in the. I think we're ready to do the giveaway.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna. Yeah, that Spy, that Philly game's going to be a good game. Actually, you got.
I think it's the game of the day.
I think so too. I think so too. And that Baltimore Buffalo game really set the pace for the year, huh? For games, crazy.
That
so
was intense.
Krombus says 28-15. Nice. Did you see that Tennessee Georgia game yesterday by chance?
I saw replays.
I can't believe they got that penalty at the end, and then he missed the field goal because they had Georgia beat. They had them.
Tennessee's actually looking pretty solid for.
Yeah, they were both 2-0, I think, going into that game. We caught the tail end of it. Spy said Casey is going down.
That would help my household. Peace in the household if that happened.
All right, here we go. I'm going to do the spin for the winner, and this would be for the property that Crombus and his team had built in Hyde Park. It's the corner of 7th and 48th Street. So if you win, reach out to Crombus, and he will get you hooked up. All right, here we go.
Who will the bot choose today?
Laban.
Laban.
Surprise.
Congrats, Laban. All right. We'll have them
All
do
right,
a swap.
congrats, Laban. You now have yourself a gelato kiosk and a bakery in Hyde Park.
That's a good win right there.
Heck yeah. Yeah, just a reminder, guys, too, if you're looking for a place to put your home address, come on over to the Hyde Park Hood. We'd love to have you, and we are trying to start growing our resident score for sure. So come on over and be part of the team and join in on the fun of Hyde Park.
Hey, spin that bot 3 more times real quick. I'll do a...
Oh, shoot, I just took it down. Hold on. I don't know that I can get it back because I logged off of it, but I'm going to try.
No. And give away some epics. Is it gone?
Yep. Yeah, it's gone. Darn it.
All right, guys. Well.
Yeah, I was kind of shutting stuff down. I'm getting text after text. Where are you? You're supposed to be here already.
All right, we'll let SC go. We'll give away double epics next week, guys. Sorry about that.
All right, no worries. We'll get it. We'll make it up next week. And big shout out to everybody that got their comic books. You got about probably 2 or 3 more days. We should be getting the new comics in any day now, and we are going to do a live unboxing with the white gloves to make sure these things are in pristine condition going into the plastic bags and everything to make sure they're the best quality that you can get for sure. And so you got about probably 2 or 3 more days of the special pricing. So I know I had a lot of people reach out for like sweatshirts and t-shirts. So the Mint 1 t-shirts, or I'm sorry, the Mint 2 t-shirts, I believe are sold out, most of the sizes. We do have some of the black sweatshirts are sold out. We do have some new sweatshirts coming as well that are pretty sweet looking actually. So watch out for that as soon as we have that stuff in stock. We'll have that in the shops and be able to get that stuff sent out to you guys and, up for ordering and all that good stuff. So, and I think we have some of the new posters coming too. I'm really excited about. I seen these the other day and they look pretty sick. So, keep your eyes posted on the website and we'll have more details coming on that. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next stream here.
All right, guys. Have a great Sunday.
All right, guys, go Bills. And we will see you on the next one.